and welcome to the third and final part of the user guide for Enhanced FPS Creator Templates kit. And this time we're going to go over taking everything that we've done so far and using it to actually build the game up and out. So I'm going to jump out of the example map and we're going to go into the spoon levels we created previously. I'm going to jump into level 1. I'm going to save the selected there so we can save all of our lovely changes. And okay, we've got a pretty bare bones level 1, so let's go about sorting that out. So the first thing we're going to want to do is finish off the weapons, because I only imported half of them previously. So we got the pistol sorted, we got the shotgun sorted, the super shotgun sorted, and the SMG. So we need to do our assault rifle next. So let's jump into the blueprints and we'll get our assault rifle. We've also got our laser rifle, so that's pretty cool with our extra weapon that we added completely outside of the system, and it worked perfectly. So let's go in and we'll sort out this assault rifle here. So build up the blueprint and we'll grab our set relative location, because we're not going to be doing that anymore, because we don't need the AR base, we don't need the charging handle. What we do need is a skeletal mesh, assault rifle. So again, this is just going over adding in the new weapons, but since we need to do it to make the game, and obviously so would you, I might as well do it along with you. So let's just parent these back to this, and we can compile, not add component. There we go. So now we need to move all of this over, and we'll just make the box bigger too, move it down a spinch, and then we're going to get out our play animation assault rifle, get that little thing put down there, and we've got assault rifle fire, and there we go, lovely. So now our assault rifle is set up for its animations. We just need to get it set up in the viewport. So I'm thinking let's move it along to about here, and that means we need to move the shell ejection port, or the shell ejection location should I say, over here a little and more towards there. Bring it down a smidge and in a smidge, and there we go. Our muzzle flash is probably fine where it is. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So let's compile that and just give it a test with a pickup. So let's go into our interactables and we'll grab a weapon pickup. We'll only need the one because we can customize it to whatever weapon we're testing at the time. In this case, it'll be weapon 5. We'll give it 100 rounds so we can really have a good play. And we need to do a static mesh for it as well, which we don't have right now. So let's go into the weapons and we'll find our assault rifle here, and we'll open up the skeletal mesh, and then we'll do make static mesh, and we'll save it right back to the same folder again. So firearms, boom guns, assault rifle, and this is going to be OBJ, boom, assault rifle. There we go. Lovely job. So now we have our Spoon assault rifle, and we can set this now to our assault rifle. Lovely stuff. Okay, so now we should be able to just go pick that up. And it's a little big in the viewport, but it does work and it does the job. So let's adjust this a little bit. So we'll move it forward just a little bit to the right, and we'll change the scale to 0.8. Just fettle it a smidge. There we go. And then we've got our pistol, got our assault rifle, complete with bullets coming out everywhere. Good stuff. So now all we need to do is, again, go into the core. So we'll go into the core, we'll go into the game instance, and we'll add it in to our get weapon info. So into here we go. And we've got spoon, we need spoon, assault rifle. And there we go. And that is done and dusted. Now the next one we need to do is going to be the grenade launcher. Let's just check in the game and make sure that, yep, its weapon model is carrying over properly. And there we go. Our assault rifle is done. So into the weapons once more, blueprints, and we want our grenade launcher. So what weapon was our template using? It's using our shotgun. Okay, so that's probably not going to be the best one to use. So I'm just going to do the grenade launcher itself. Now, we're using, again, 2 static models for this. So I'm going to get this, and we'll do boom. Okay, what did I save that as? Grenade launcher barrel. That's the one. No, this needs to be the stock. My mistake. Right, so stock, and then parented to that, we want the barrel. Grenade launcher barrel. There we go. And then we can move this so it lines up properly with our. So what's the Z on this? So we'll put that to 0. And then we'll put that to 0. Okay, so it does need to be a little bit higher. Okay. Let's see if it grid snaps to 10. I think 5. Well, actually, probably 1. I'll pull it in a bit. And see how much further it needs to go down. Like I said, if you're using other people's models with different pivot points and things like that, you'll have to get used to fettling them in the blueprint if it's not a skeletal mesh already. And I think that is pretty much perfect. Okay. So now, let's change that to a grenade launcher, which should be 6. And play. So we need to set up the animation on that properly. So it's going the wrong direction at the moment, and it's going a bit too slowly. So let's grab that out of there, and we want to do it, I think, maybe to roll. And we need to set it from, so it's going from 0 up to there, and then back down to 0. So I think we need to pull off the slide rack curve for this one instead of the shotgun curve. There we go. So now we can hit play again and just check it out. We'll sort the viewport model out at the moment. There we go. Okay, so let's adjust this then. So instead of that, we need the value to be more like 60. So let's try that out. And that's it, there we go. And what we could also do is, with this one here, we'll add a couple of points, like there, here. We'll make that 0. And then what we can do with that as well is we can do another set relative rotation. This time we'll do it with the stock, the scene root, no, not the scene root, the base. So if we grab the base and plug that in, and we'll plug the tilt shotgun curve into the X for this one, it should tilt the barrel forward, the whole weapon forward now. Okay, that's a bit too far. So let's drop those numbers down a little bit. There we go. Let's compile and try that out. Let's maybe have those go the other way, but not quite so much. And with this one, let's do something like that, and that one should definitely be 0. Okay, let's check that out. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so yeah, for a quick few minutes, I mean, obviously you'd spend a little bit more time fettling and tweaking it, but for a quick few minutes, I don't think that looks too bad. All right, so now what we need to do is get a static mesh model for it, which is going to be super, super easy, because what we can do is just get these two pieces, bring them out into the world like that, and much like we did with the shotgun, we're just going to right-click, merge actors, we're going to merge them right back to where we got it from. So firearms, spoon guns, grenade launcher, and we got OBJ, spoon, grenade launcher. There we go. Sweet as a nut. And if we bring that out now, you'll notice lovely, perfect match. All right, so now we can go into our enhanced game instance, and we can set the grenade launcher model to the spoon grenade launcher. So now in game, we've got our lovely M79, complete with reloading and animations and explosion animations. So boom. And the grenades are pretty cool as well, because they don't arm till they bounce. So if you bounce it, that one explodes much quicker, but that one is not going to explode till it hits the ground. Pretty sweet. Right then. So we've got our grenade launcher set up, we've got our assault rifle set up. What else have we got left to do? Let's look in our game instance. So we need to do the rocket and the minigun. Sweet. Okay, so let's get on with the rockets. Where's our rocket launcher? There he is. Okay, now this one is just a static model, so it should just be a straightforward swap. So let's grab the rocket, and we'll do spoon. Oh no, we didn't call it that, did we? There we go. Okay. So let's check that out. Let's move that aside. And we'll set this to be our rocket launcher. What did I like with my voice then? Right, there we go. So now we can pick it up. Hey, hey, hey. That looks pretty darn cool. Do clip into it a little as we go from left to right. So I think what I'm going to do is move that a good way across. And let's see it now. Sorted. Okay, so the next one we need to do is the minigun. So we just change this to weapon 8. And you'll see our minigun. This is the one that comes with the kit by default. And as you can see, it works pretty good. And eats through ammunition. But that's not the one we're going to be using. So let's open up the blueprint. And we'll go back to the viewport so we can see what we're doing. We'll get rid of these. We'll add components, which is a skeletal mesh. Minigun as the name. And then we'll parent these to it, like so. Lovely. Yeah, it's going to say bad blueprint because we didn't... Yes, we don't need the spin barrel. And we don't need the local rotation. There we go. Sorry, I confused myself for a second there. I was like, why is that doing that? But here we go. So we're going to move the eject shell forward a little bit. And we're going to do play animation. And because I've named them all fairly anim something, so we're going to do there we go, minigun rig anim. So we'll compile that, go to the viewport, skeletal mesh, minigun rig. I think that's probably a little bit large, so let's 0.5 it. There we go. And just have a look what that looks like on our viewport. Whoa, okay, so it's still... How very strange. It looks perfect like this. Why was it so big when we first collected it? How very peculiar. Let's troubleshoot that a little bit. So we're looking at spoon guns, minigun. So there's the rig itself. And there's, so the animation is smaller. So, alright, let's open up the rig here. And we'll re-import it. Import uniform scale 15. Oh my dear lord. 1. Okay. That's more like it. I had no idea why that defaulted to 30 and did that. It's an Unreal Engine quirk, that is. Alright. Re-import base mesh. Why is that still so big compared to the animation file? That's very, very strange. Alright, but as I say, when you're using somebody else's models and they've created them in strange ways, you just kind of need to fettle them a little bit and get them how you want them. I mean, it's not 1 for 1, is it? Like, actually... No, it's still, is it? I can't really tell. Let's have a look. Put them properly side by side. No, oh, it's, yeah, it needs to be just a little bit bigger. Okay, let's try 0.3. Re-import mesh. That looks spot on. Okay. After that little side detour, now it should look awesome. So let's pick it up. Hey, there we go. How's that in size compared to the pistol? It's a little small, I suppose. So what we can do is we can bring up the scale a little. So let's do 0.6. Oh God, what have I done? There we go, compile. And then we can play. And let's try that now. Yeah, that looks pretty baller, I'd say. And maybe move it across a little. Back a little. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty cool. Although maybe drop it down a bit. Oh yeah, loving that. And look at all the shells going absolutely everywhere. Okay, so now we've got our main weapons set up. We should be able to demo them all for you. So, no, there's one last thing we need to do is we need to make this into a static mesh. So, can we just do it right from here? No, okay. So let's, can we? No, okay. Let's open it up and we'll just do make static mesh. And again, we'll save it right back to where we got it from, which is our spoon guns. And we need the minigun. And we're going to call it OBJ Spoon Minigun. So now that should be all of our weapons set up and ready. So let's move this over here. Also, one last thing I need to do as well while I remember it, I'll close that down, is in the game instance, we need to set this to spoon minigun. There we go. So now all of our weapons, so if we just do this, duplicate this pickup, all of our weapons should be set up, so our pickups should automatically set themselves up when we assign them a weapon. So we'll do this one as 1, and this one will be weapon 2, which will be our shotgun. Then we've got our super shotgun. It's always worth it when you've added a whole bunch of code at once, just to keep checking it and making sure everything works. So let's go and do that. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another one for 9. Lovely jubbly. So now, there we go, we've got an example of every weapon in the game. So, as I've gone over before, when I pick up this pistol, because we already have it, it'll say ammo collected. Nice. Now, because we don't have this, it will say weapon obtained, pump action shotgun. We've got our triple barrel. We got our Uzi. We got our assault rifle. Got our grenade launcher. We got our rocket launcher. We got our minigun. And we got our laser gun. Sweet. I am actually going to go into the laser rifle. And I'm going to rotate it back a little bit because it looks a little bit odd the way it's firing with that rotation on it. So let's just tilt that a little bit further in like that. Then we can pick it up again. Okay, that looks much better. So yeah, now we've got all of our lovely weapons. We can scroll through with the mouse wheel. We can use the number keys to choose them. Fired, and they spray shells everywhere. Lovely, good stuff. So all the weapons are pretty much there now. So let's go ahead and strip this level down, and we'll use it as our first level. So we got a few things to remove. We can get rid of the wind zone because we just need to drag a generic one in at any point. We can get rid of this and get rid of this because since we're making a Doom kind of clone, I've got a lovely little surprise for y'all. So it's in meshes, isn't it? I believe. Yes, here we go. And there she blows. Look at that. It's a little bit of a quick rendition of Doom E1M1. So let's just move that to there. We'll get our character start. And we can move him all the way over to here. Settling down like that. Lovely stuff. Now, I haven't included this with the kit because obviously it's not my intellectual property. It's Doom's, or id Software, should I say. But yeah, it's a pretty faithful rendition, I'd say. And it also gives us opportunities to put in all the different things. It's not like it's one for one. I drew it from the auto map, but I haven't included a lot of the things like the platforms here. So we're going to add our own at the side. But as you can see, we've got a nice little slime texture. We've got all the bits of the level all done kind of in a Doom way. So our Doom sprites will look right at home in this level. So first thing we're going to do is I think it's a good idea to set out some doors. So we're going to go into our interactables and we're going to get our doors and we're going to go and put some doors in. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to make this door. It's not normally a keycard door, but I think I'm going to make it one just so there's a little bit of that's what I'm looking for. Something to do. Because Doom E1M1, you know, complete that. You can complete it in like 19 seconds, so we'll just set that up like that. And there we go. And we'll move that back a little, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And move it down, and we'll take our highest point marker. We'll move it up to here. And we'll choose a different door for it. So let's do doors. We got door 1. That looks much better. So actually, I'll scale that back down a bit. There we go. Pull it in at the sides. Raise it up a little like that. Okay, and being as it's already mostly red, we'll make it require the red key. Okay, so let's finesse our highest point. So that's going to have to be about there now. We'll open at a decent click. Well, actually, no, we'll open really slowly for this one. And we'll play our opening sound. And we'll play our closing sound. There we go. That's our keycard door in the level. Now we need to put a keycard somewhere. So I'm thinking we have it like right here, so you can see it through this window, and we'll stop the player getting to it in a moment. So let's go into our pickups, and we'll grab a keycard, and it's going to obviously be a red key, so we'll make it red. And where's our glow? MI glow red? There we go. And is a red key card, and that should be pretty cool. So now if we hit play, we should be able to, there we go, see it through the window. So maybe if we put it over there actually, so the player can get a nice tantalizing glimpse of it. There we go. So let's go, there we go. Now the player can see it, and they're like, ah, okay, I'll just jump over the window and sequence break. Ho ho ho, no 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 sir, we have something for you. So let's go into our environmental hazards, and let's drag out some lasers. Now we can do a lot of things with these. So what I'm going to do is use them to make a laser window. So if we go back to W and control W up, let's make about 3. Control click all of those, pull them up again. I could probably get rid of that one. And then just grab these and center them a bit more like that. Okay, so now we've got a laser wall. So if we click on these, get them all, we should there we go, we can access the properties. So we're going to deal damage once per second, and we're going to deal 5 damage, and we're going to make them knock back the player. So now when we try and get through, it hurts us and knocks us back. So now we can't sequence break the level. Pretty cool. And we could actually, if we wanted to, we could make them just act as a force field. So if we select them all, it's easier to do going down for some reason. We'll keep it at 1, but we'll deal 0 damage. And we'll make this blue instead now to represent the difference. There we go. So now it just knocks us back and we can't get through. Pretty sweet. Okay, so what else can we do? Well, Doom normally starts with an armor pickup here. So let's do that as well. So let's go into our pickups, and we'll grab an armor pickup. That looks pretty cool. And we'll make it heal 50, because it's normally a big armor here. So let's try that one. Do we want that one? It kind of just blends in with the background, so let's reset that. And what we'll do actually is we'll double the scale. They haven't actually made like the body armor one for the game, or downloaded one. This helmet I made. This is what that actually does come with the kit. All right, so now we can go up here, and we've got our armor pickup. We don't need it yet because we've got plenty of armor, so that's fine. We can move on. Right. Also, let's put in some ammo pickups. So over here we'll do pistol. So that's 1. We'll give the player 25 rounds. And we'll do the same over here. Do I have a better looking ammo model? Because it is a bit small and doesn't really stand out against the glowy tile. Oh, I know what I can do actually. Is we can change that yellow glow for, what about glossy red? Oh, that doesn't actually look too bad. And there we go. So now we've got our pistol ammo pickups. So now we've got our pistol. Start off with our pistol. We can come in here, get some pistol ammo, get some pistol ammo. Lovely stuff. I'm going to change that again because I don't like the glossy red. Let's do yellow. What we got for yellow? Got MI yellow. That'll do. That looks a little bit easier on the eye. Might up the sprint speed too, actually. And there we go. So we need another door here. And we need to start putting some enemies in the level as well. So let's grab that pistol ammo. We don't need the armor yet again. Okay, good. Right, so another door. Where are we at? Here we go. So we need another door in here. So back into our interactables. Into our elevators and doors. Doors. And we'll just do a basic door. And we'll reset that. And we'll lock the rotation. So we do it in steps. Nice. And we'll again change that door type. What's door 3? Door 3 is a big fella. Oh yes, this is the rotational opening ones. We'll try door 2 then. No, let's use door 1. That'll do. Donkey. And actually, we could probably squeeze that in a little. Okay, and because this door is not a keycard door, I don't really want it glowing yellow, so I'm going to get the mesh here. I'm going to change that to glow green. Lovely. Oh, that's very, very tall, isn't it? Let's scale that down to about there. Let's squash it inwards as well a little. Move it like that. Oh, there's loads of room to come in on this side. And there we go. All right, cool. So let's set the highest point that we want it to raise up to. And we'll have this one open real quick. So we'll do 15 on the speed. We'll do an uptime of 2 seconds. And we'll do door open, door close. Okay. So now we should be able to go over here. Door opens, door closes. Door opens, door closes. Lovely stuff. Okay. So now we got some weapon pickups or ammo pickups. What we need really is a weapon pickup. So I think what we're going to do is have a few dudes here guarding a shotgun. So let's go into our interactables, get a pickup, and we'll get a weapon pickup, drop it down there, rotate it around. Okay, so this is going to be a shotgun. We'll give the player 8 shells, and we will do spoon. Where's the shotgun? Is that one? Yep, that's the one. Oh, no. That's got the pump missing. OBJ shop spom. Oh, I put spom in the name instead of spoom. What a spanner. Right, so now we've got a shotgun there. We'll have all that set up. So let's go fight our way through this area. Go into here, shoot the dudes, claim our new weapon. Okay, so now we've done that, let's put some health items into the world as well. So let's bring out a health pack. We'll make these stim packs, so we'll have them heal 15. And I've got a stim pack model. Nice. So we'll have one there. I'll have another one over here, just in case the player gets hurt a little bit. And then we'll do the same in here. So we'll have 15. And we'll do a stim pack. There we go. We'll double that across. Nice. And then what I think we'll do around the back here is we'll have a couple of them, like, you know, the ones they have in Doom that only heal 1 point of health. So what mesh should we use for these? Bum 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 bum. I'm sure we could probably health. There we go. Ah, that, yes. That's more like what I'm looking for. That will do nicely. So let's go to that. We'll turn it to blue. And save. And there we go. Now we got some of those one healthers. That's so much fun to pick up a couple of in a row. Obviously, you take a bit more time setting all your stuff out. I'm just doing it quite quickly just to show you how it's done, essentially. So, what else can we have lying around? I think we give the player a nice new weapon, but we stick it right in the middle of this lava here. So, to make the slime function, we're going to go into our environmental hazards. We're going to bring out a lava floor, or a hazard floor. And we're going to stretch that, and we're going to stretch it that way as well. Okay, and we'll do glow green. That looks nasty. There we go. So if we go onto that floor now, it will do us some damage. Let's just sprint around there real quick, ducking in and out of all these tunnels. Jump over there. As you can see, it's a pretty decent rendition of the actual layout. And there we go, we've got our hazard floor. Nicely, nicely. Okay, so let's take that and we'll adjust the value. So we'll do damage every 1 second. We'll do damage every 0.5 of a second actually, and we'll do 5 damage. So now it's going to hurt us a little bit more significantly. We can duplicate it, bring it over here, and then we just need to scale it to fit this area. And there we go. Okay, now we've got 2 sets of hazardous lava. So if we just run around there now, ducking and dodging. Oh, we'll grab our shotgun. And then we'll go and take a dip in the slime. You realize this is also draining our armor as well, which is pretty cool. So now we can pick up the health kits. Run back through here. And we can grab that armor. Like so. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's carry on and get a bit more of this in place. So we need another door here. So what I'm thinking is maybe we have a key card on there as well. So the player needs a key card to get through this door to get that key card. So let's grab a key card door and bring it out. We'll set the mesh to door 2 this time, because I kind of like the idea of using this door here. So we'll scale it like so. Bring it in a bit. That's the stuff. So let's have a look at what we can do. So let's try glow on this one, and we'll do it blue. Oh no, that's not the one, is it? So this one, blue. There we go, that's the one. So let's move that across a little. Maybe up a tiny smidge. I mean, I'm just using the doors that have come with the kit in a rush. You probably make some of your own to use properly, but this will do for the purposes of demonstrating it. So we're going to require a blue key. We're going to play the door open sound. When it opens, we're going to play the closed. When it closes, where is it? There it is. And it's going to require a blue key. So what we can do now is we can go over here and we'll use a ladder. So if we go back into our interactables, we'll put a ladder on the side here. So we'll grab that, scale it appropriately first of all. That looks pretty good. Then we'll get, no, I was in the right folder. We'll get the mesh for it. So we'll bring that in like that. We'll possibly bring it down a smidge so it's just in line. Okay, and we'll group these 2 together. No. There we go. And now we can rotate those as a pair. Move them into place. Over here. Sweet. And then now we're going to need another key card. So let's grab a blue key card. We'll make it as blue. We'll do blue glow. And we'll put some ammo up here too. And we'll do that as shotgun shells, and we'll give the player 4. And we'll do that again. There. Okay, good stuff. We can add a grenade pickup here. We'll add a couple. So we'll give the player 3 grenades. By default, it gives them 1. So if we put 3 down, the player can get 3 grenades. Looking pretty good. Okay, now we need some explosive barrels in here, if I remember correctly. So let's grab a couple of those. And I'll put them in there like that. And I'm pretty sure there was a couple down here. So we'll add those in too. And I think there was also a health pack. So we'll just grab one of those out. Leave that at its default settings. And over here we'll do an armor. And also leave that at its default settings as well. Okay, so here we'll put some more pistol ammo. So we'll do, actually, it was 15, wasn't it? So we'll add a little bit of pistol ammo. And we'll do the same on this side. Good. This area seems a little bit barren right now, so I think maybe we'll add some armor pickups into the corners. Over there. And some health. The corner over here. And that needs to be C4. Compile. Then we can add in a couple of trip mines that the player can have as well. Nice. And then just for good measure, we'll throw in a few explosive barrels. And then maybe chuck in some enemies as well. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to tuck that actually to the back. And the reason for that will become clear soon, because we need to put an imp up here. So let's just move that. And we'll move that. Okay, so now we need a little bit of nav mesh. So let's do nav mesh bounds volume. And we'll bring it in like so. We'll hit P so we can visualize the layout of the mesh. And then we can do a nice little scale up. And we'll just make sure we cover the entire area so our AI can walk around. That looks pretty good. Let's move that into place. We'll lower it down. There we go. Okay, so let's stick an imp up there. We've got some basic targets. So let's do that. So enemy imp. And okay, so let's set him up. All right, projectile speed, we'll do that to 20. Damage can also be 20. We don't need a static mesh. We'll set the health to 40. So they're a little bit difficult to kill, but not too much. We'll do the pain sound as growl 1. It won't drop a weapon because it's an imp. And so it won't provide any ammo. And we'll do growl 2 as our thing. So let's go ahead and go and confront that imp. There he is. Oh, we haven't told him to react to us. There we go. A lovely blood splatter everywhere. So let's just tick him. Should react to player to true. Now he's going to fire fireballs at us. So let's go and check out. Let's grab the shotgun too so we can put him down. Whoa, hello. Now he's flying through these because we don't have the scenery to generate hit events. So let's go up to its collision. We want to generate hit events, and we want to generate overlap events. And then that will stop the fireballs getting through the walls. So let's move around a little. And there we go. Coming along quite nicely. Now we can run along and climb up the ladder. Get our blue key, get our shotgun shells. And then we can go through this door over here. Oh, we forgot to set the raise point for this door. Okay. So let's do that now. So grab the door, grab the highest point, and we'll set that to there. Okay. So let's go along and test that out. So let's grab the shotgun again. And there we go. Now we can grab our blue key and our shotgun ammo. And we can go and travel through the blue key door. And then we can grab the red key. Grab some health and armor. Some trip mines. Then back through. Grab the pistol ammo. And we're on our way. And now we can have a look through there. And it's the end of the stage. Lovely stuff. Right then, let's add some more enemies into it. So what I'm going to do is find where I've put that imp. I know we need one at the end over here. So we'll move him into position. Get down to the floor. And he's usually about there, I believe. And as a cheeky little cheek, we'll stick one in the ending area as well. So we'll pull him up, drop him down. And like all these AI templates and things, they do come with the kit, just the imp sprites and things won't, you know. So you can still just make a game as prototype level as quickly as I'm doing it right now. That's not going to be an issue. Right, so let's get some zombie soldiers in as well. So these guys are going to drop weapons. So let's go and customize their stuff. So we want their projectile speed to be like quite high. So let's do 50 for now. And we'll do 20 for damage. Enemy health is going to be 15. Pain sound, we'll do a nice growl. And then we'll do the same for death. And then we're going to drop a weapon. And the weapon we're going to drop is weapon 2. Which is shotgun, and it's going to provide 2 ammo. So now we can duplicate this guy. So we'll grab him, we'll move him across to here. And we'll move one and put him up here by the armor as well. There we go. Now we need a couple more. So grab you again. And we'll bring you over here. So we want a few guys up here guarding the shotgun. So and we'll move you across. And then across to there. And we'll move you across to there. And then we'll actually add some sneaky ones in that are hiding in these corners. Like ballers. And then another one around the back. And then just for some little bit of danger and spice, we'll add a couple in over here. And an imp as well. Or perhaps two. Okay, so now we've got a decent spread of enemies throughout the level. One last thing I want to do is I'm going to go into the level blueprint. And we're going to event begin play. I'm gonna cast to custom, enhanced ForceField game instance. And we're going to set the player's health. No, it's nothing like health. Armor. I'm going to set that to 0. There we go. Now we've got no armor. We've got enemies roaming around. Oh god. Oh, I haven't told any of them to react to the player. Enemy zombie soldier. You all need to react to the player. So where's your verbs? There we go. Should react to player. There we go. Because they won't fire at you unless you tell them to react to you. You gonna fire at me, bro? There we go. He fired eventually. So they can't shoot through the they can't shoot through the fence. Alright, I'm gonna get me some armor. And we're gonna grab these weapon pickups and the ammo for the pistol. Nice. We got plenty of health, got a little bit of armor, we're good. Fuck, I'm out of ammo. No, give me some ammo. Pick up some health. Drop that in, because if we don't, we're going to go up to this door here and it's going to be locked. See, blue key required. Red key required, so let's go get that blue key. And these guys are just going to keep trying to shoot me regardless. So you'll obviously do much better at AI than I have. There are some lovely blood spatter. Oof, just about. There we go, get some armor. Some more ammo. Then we can go open this door. Drop him. And level complete. Pretty cool. So let's put in the win zone, shall we? So over here we need the win zone. So just go into core. And we'll get a blueprint for the win zone. Lovely. Okay, so now when we finish the level, whoop. The AI is very basic. They just basically move to a random spot and then shoot at you, have a random chance to shoot at you. So let's just grab that helmet. Oh, you guys actually managed to get some shots through there. Where's the dude's gone from in here? Oh, there they are. Oh, Christ. Oh, dear. Ooh. Get some ammo for that shotgun. Get some health packs. Pretty sure there's another one. Oh, no, okay. Oof. Alright, let's get that shotgun shells. I'm gonna need them. We'll jump across there. Oh god, there's that imp. Get him with his backfoot. Oh, okay. Alright, now I got some breathing room. Look at my health. There we go, grab those. Grab that. Oh, I want that armor. Swish. Okay, there we go. And then into here. Chuck a grenade. Oh, I didn't pick up the grenades. That was satisfying. And done, level complete. So we can move on to the next level, which was the level we were testing everything in yesterday. So now we got an Uzi and a grenade launcher. Sweet. Oh no, we just got the barrel, didn't we? Oh, but we also have a double barrel shotgun. Nice. Some plasma ammo, laser ammo, whatever. But yeah, that's basically how easy it is to start setting up and adding levels to your game. And then obviously you're going to want to go in and do things with the lighting and add more objects and scenery and stuff like that. For example, over here we could probably do with a couple of doors. And you could probably make that into an elevator of some sort. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the basic, very bare bone basics to get you going. But you can easily produce something like this with the kit, with downloading just a few guns and a few object meshes, and you're away. So what I'll do next is I'll go over the customizing all the menus and HUD systems and stuff. So this will again probably be a pretty long video, so I'll put timestamps as and where things need to be.